Hello, I've just realised I forgot to put my headphones in. So this is our sister session. When you feel like the world is against you. So here is Sis. And let's add her in. Is she there? Is she there?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, sis.
How
you
are
doing?
you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. I'm a little bit hungover.
I knew you were going to say that.
Which is why I look like this.
Oh, you look lovely. I was like, oh, you're
Thanks.
rocking the grunge look. I like it.
And the joys of makeup and glasses so they can hide my eyes.
I got some really funny gifts from you last night, didn't I? Going like, I'm drunk. I'm having a good time.
Like 8 o'clock, I was already in bed. I forgot that I had a work Zoom at 8 o'clock, and at 7:45 I was in bed, and then I was like, oh, let's get a cup of tea.
Peaked too soon.
Definitely did. Yeah.
Hi guys. Oh, Nikki's joined us and Freya. Hi Freya and Charlie and
Aww.
DX soon. I don't know you. That's an interesting name. And Taplin Scott. Hi guys. Thank you for joining us this morning. We are talking about when it feels like the world is conspiring against you.
Which I feel exactly like that this morning.
It's like when too many things go wrong and you're just like, really? It's like that, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like when they say it always comes in threes, right?
Yeah, like that. Yes. When you're experiencing that, we're talking about like what do you do when you're having that? And we're not talking about like a long-term thing, are we, Jen? We're talking about something that's like when you're having a bad day.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm back. Hello.
Sorry, carry on.
No. So I wanted to talk about it because we always relate it to like, this is where we get our inspiration from, isn't it? Stuff that we're going through. So like I had a day like that where everything was just going wrong and I was like, but it wasn't even small things. It was like, these are big things and they're going to stop me from being able to like do my job, or like, you know, they were like big things that were going to have big impacts, and it wasn't funny. So I just wanted to talk about the things that you can do, because I really noticed, because I've been doing all this mindfulness and learning about self-care, I really noticed a difference in the way that I handled the problem. So just share what they were, because they like by the next day it was over, it was sorted, and and there was very little hair loft. Stops from going grey.
So you dealt with it very well.
I mean, I'm sure I could have dealt with it better, you know. But there were better. It was an improvement. So I want to talk about this because what I find is the knee-jerk reaction when something like that is happening is that like you go on a downward spiral and your thoughts turn negative, and then everything's negative, and you throw all of your toys out of the pram. You get really angry, really fed up, and you just like, fine then, like give up, walk away, boom,
throw a grenade.
Yeah, exactly, throw a grenade. Yeah. So I found it was really I noticed that I was starting to do that, to go like, and I started to write a ranty text to like to tell you what had happened and be like, rah, so that I can get other people riled up and be like, rah, with me, and be like, it's not fair, isn't it? It's like, no, it's not. But instead I was like, I wrote the message, deleted it.
And that's good to do as well. That is good to do, to get it out of your system.
That's really true, actually. Thank you. I like that. Yes.
Welcome.
We'll note that as an extra thing to do. And then it was, I rewrote it, and it was more like asking for love and support rather than asking for everyone to get on board with my anger. Guys, I'm going through a tough time. I've got some problems that I need to solve. I need this and this and this to happen. But I just would love your love and support and prayers to help me get through this, kind of thing. Yeah, what I said. And that immediately set a different tone, which was really good. Yeah. And so, and then there was nothing more I could do for the day. It happened really late at night. So I was just like, right, relax and breathe. and I was trying to meditate, but my mind was just going off on one. So instead of meditating, which is great to do if you can, but if you're so riled up you can't even meditate,
Yeah.
do something else that is relaxing or a distraction. So we now, after our sister sessions, I've discovered that baths are my therapy.
Yes.
So I ran a bath.
Nice. Like it.
Had a my favorite chick book, which is like a novel, and it's really cheesy and I love it. So I read that, and I just took my mind off the situation and forced myself to stop thinking about it, because I was so riled up and waited for the storm to pass.
Yeah.
Went to bed, had a good night's sleep. Luckily, I was able to sleep. And then in the morning, tackled it with fresh. Immediately, I felt better to tackle
good.
the next morning. And I was thinking as well, instead of like a distraction thing, you could like watch comedy, right?
Yeah, because laughter's great.
Laughter's good. And just do anything that makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Like, I've just got a hot tub. That would be one. Yeah, just do these things that make you feel nice. And the following day, it was a case of trusting the process. So not allowing myself to go down that rabbit hole, but instead focusing on the things that you want to happen.
Yeah.
And also understanding that the world isn't conspiring against you, even though it feels like it.
Yeah.
And it's more about trusting the process. And there was such a lovely post this morning that I saw. Did you see it?
Yes, you tagged me in. Yeah.
It was Spirit Daughter, and she said, when you're facing really big challenges, it's the universe trying to tell you that you need to trust yourself more and to show yourself that like support, which I really liked. So yeah, it was like knowing that it is going to get better, understanding that the world isn't conspiring against you. That's just how you feel, but you can get past that. And think about the miracles that you'd like to happen. Like, think about what you would like to come out of this, your desired outcomes. And that's the thing to tell to your friends when you're asking for support, not moaning about it, actually saying, you know what I really need right now is this kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, and then you're also setting it in your mind really clear about what
you're then on a higher vibration instead of the low vibration, and positivity attracts positivity, negativity attracts negativity. Exactly. Hey Lily, oh thanks for joining.
Yay. So yeah, and then the other thing was like not going over all the things that went wrong, and don't tell the story a million times to all your family and everything,
because that's giving it energy, isn't it?
Energy. Just try not to. And then what was that? The last bit? Because I believe in angels and spirit guides and all sorts. So I like to like ask my angels. I just literally ask them like, please, can you help me?
Well, it's like some people ask God, right?
Yeah.
Some people will pray and ask God for the answer.
Yeah, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with believing in a God fairy. If you're like Cinderella, work for Cinderella. Like
work for Cinderella.
Oh, dear. Whatever you believe in, just ask for it. And then I also asked my angels to help me find peace with the situation while the solutions were working their way through, because the solutions didn't come immediately, but I did calm the F down.
Yeah.
Which helped, I think, them to come through, because then like little nudges were happening where, a friend would mention something and then I'd call that person and they would lead me to someone else, and then that led to a solution. Do you know what I mean? So I think that really helps as well. If you try and stay calm and trust that it is going to work out, things will then have a chance to start to
work through. Yeah. And also it's they always say, don't they, that sleeping on it is also, you'll feel better in the morning, because you'll come out of that high stress,
the mist.
Yeah, exactly. You'll see the wood for the trees.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Hi, good. Oh, and Lynn Weston is making lots of lovely comments.
Yes, Lily, hello. Yes, can't remember what I was going to say. Lily, I'm hungover, by the way, which is why I look like a scarecrow. I'm drinking.
But yeah, what do you think? Do these resonate with you? What we're what I'm saying.
What we're saying.
You're like, what are we saying?
Oh no, are you asking me or asking our viewers? Nope, got no idea what you're talking about. Yes, no, I do. Look, I've showed up. Sis. I'm here. That's enough. Oh dear. No, it totally does. Totally does.
I didn't get the memo this morning. Like, Lise, you're leading this. I'm just going to sit there and look blankly at you.
I was like, you're taking the reins on this one, Lise. Just going to sit here with my cup of tea and quietly cry inside. I've given a lot. I've given a lot today. My work here is done.
Hilarious. I love it. Oh dear.
Oh.
Maybe can we ask the viewers then?
No, it does. It does really resonate. And I used to find myself going down that rabbit hole, and it's so true. You then just everything is then negative, and your ability to deal with the new stress that comes in that may not actually be that big of a deal, but it's just like the straw that broke the camel's back, and you're just like, I can't. And then it's like, well, just do it like that. And you're like, oh yeah, okay, all right, I can.
When you said I can't, I laughed because you reminded me so much of Jim Carrey.
5 o'clock, just as nice. 6 o'clock, have dinner with me. I can't cancel that.
You totally have embodied a little bit of the Grinch. Like, he is part of you now.
I love the Grinch.
When you But yes, exactly. Yeah, it's so easy to get on that. And I think that's what I noticed the most, was that I wasn't angry anymore because I was about to get Larry. And the thing is I was going to get Larry because I was already in that state. Anything was going to annoy me.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
you know, I would have ended up in road rage situations, and like anything would have set me off.
Yeah.
So it was really important to get over that. And I just remembered that I forgot to screen record.
Oh well, never mind. I mean, the only thing I messaged you saying is please screen record, but you know. Oh dear. Oh dear.
But yeah,
so my
techniques. Go on.
One of my lovely neighbours dropped off this book for me.
Oh.
And it's the Little Book of Buddhism. Can you not read back to front? No?
No, it's a skill.
I'm struggling to read forwards. The Little Book of Buddhism, Timeless Insight for Every Day.
Oh.
And it's really cute because you just open it up and there's little sayings. And they are create your own happiness.
Oh, I love that.
So I like that. So I only got it yesterday.
Oh.
But yeah, I just open it up on a random page and that will be my page.
I like that.
For the day.
Oh,
so,
I love
yeah.
it. Super cute. Are you going to put the links in the comments and stuff in the description?
Well, I'm not going to put the link for the book because Instagram let us down last time we did a live, and it didn't save any of our audio or anything. So I'm literally just going to post it so that we don't lose the video. Yeah. Yes, Linley, the neighbour's name started with D. Linley's one of my other lovely neighbours.
Oh, lush.
Yeah.
So it was, the first step is relax and breathe. Second one is change the subject and distract yourself. Third one is trust the process. Those are the 3 points for when it feels like the world is conspiring against you.
Yeah.
Yay. Oh, Nikki says that she's got that book and it's brilliant.
Yay.
Love it. Guys, thank you so much for viewing today.
Yay.
That's all.
Been fun.
It has been fun. I have enjoyed watching Jen. Hungover Jen was really fun.
Yep, I've got a whole day to get through. Oh, hi, Kate. I'm sorry, we're just finishing.
I know, but it's going to be on our IGTV.
Yes, hopefully, if
And
Instagram doesn't play its little
yeah,
gremlins.
sorry, because I forgot to screen record. And and YouTube, it'll be on Facebook, and what else?
My website as well.
Yes.
JenniferBeauty.com.
You can catch up on the video.
Yeah, I'll post them all on there.
Awesome.
Yay.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. We're here again next Monday at 9:15 a.m. to talk about everything to do with feeling good and high vibes.
Yeah, and talking about things that people don't talk about enough.
Yes.
And I won't be hungover next week.
Good. That's fine. There's no judgment. It's okay.
No, I'm doing a will I, won't I? Can't guarantee it.
Oh, all right, guys.
Right, lots of love, everyone.
Sending so much love. Love to you, sis.
Love to you.
Bye.
Thanks for joining.